Hey, my introverted friends. Have you ever found yourself the only quiet thinker in a room full of fast-talking, high-energy extroverts? You're trying to process, observe, analyze, connect the dots, but everyone else already seems to be 5 steps ahead, making decisions, drawing conclusions, assigning action items. I still remember one of my early strategy projects where that exact scenario played out. It was a short, intense project, the kind where the client was a high-profile executive team, and we had to produce sharp insights fast. The team? Brilliant, experienced, passionate, and very extroverted. I still remember this moment, end of a long day filled with client interviews and meetings. It was 5 p.m., and we gathered for a team debrief to share observations and start forming hypotheses. Immediately, voices filled the room. One person spoke, then another, and another. They were bouncing ideas off each other, building momentum. It was exciting and a little overwhelming. Meanwhile, I was listening, still processing everything we had heard, making connections, noticing gaps. But the conversation was moving so fast. Then someone said, "So I think this is our main insight," and the group started converging and moving forward. But something didn't sit right. I remembered a comment from a customer earlier that hadn't come up at all. So I spoke up, quietly but clearly. "Did anyone catch when the client said X? I think that might change how we're interpreting this." The room went quiet. Someone replied, "That's a good point." And suddenly, the conversation shifted. That was a turning point for me. I realized I wasn't slow. I was being thoughtful. I was listening to understand, not just to respond. And as an introverted leader, that's one of our greatest strengths. We notice what others miss. We hold space for reflection. We wait until we have something meaningful to add, and when we do, it often changes the game. Since then, I've learned to lead in rooms full of extroverts, not by matching their pace or volume, but by being intentional. Here's what's helped me. First, I start meetings with structure, give everyone space to reflect before diving into fast-paced discussion. Second, I recap what I'm hearing. It slows the room down and gives space for quieter voices. And third, I don't pressure myself to speak first, but I make sure when I speak it's clear, grounded, and moves the team forward. Leading extroverts as an introvert can feel like swimming upstream, but it doesn't have to. It just takes trust in your process, in your style, and in the value of thoughtful leadership. And if you've been in rooms like this or felt that same pressure to catch up, I'd love to hear your story too. Subscribe to the Introverted Leadership newsletter, tune into the podcast on YouTube, or download the free toolkit, 5 Strategies to Lead with Confidence for Introverted Leaders at projectscenarios.com. Thank you for listening. Let's keep leading together.